guys? How we doing? All right. Thanks to my friend Paul Cunagonis for the bumper music with reggae, blues, and original. He's a great guitar player. Hey, just wanted to check in with you real quick. I know it's a little after 8 o'clock on Monday evening, and but I just want to say hi and hope everything is well in your world on this Monday. Hope you guys all got to work today safely. And if you don't have a job, let's help you find one. Let's go. There's plenty of work out there. Sports, the Red Sox, yeah, they beat up on the Orioles. It's August 19th, 19 today, sorry. August 19th, 2019. We'll see you in 100 years for that one before we do it all over again. And so, yeah, sports, Sox. We talked about that in the last cast. We'll do a little sports show for you on Facebook. But, yeah. Anyway, it's been a good year for the other teams. Anyway, the weather, man, crazy today. Crazy weather. But my plants on my deck, I didn't have to come home and water them because Mother Nature took care of it for me. I'm broadcasting live here in Charlton, Massachusetts. So, some interesting factoids tonight. I do have a friend of mine on Facebook, and you may want to check out some of his pages. But Peter Kluge is a professional umpire, not in a MLB, but in different circuits. And he sent me we've been going back and forth on the benefits of the Worcester Red Sox opening up in 2020-21 season, the benefits to having a ballpark in urban areas. And he did say, this is from Scoreboard in New Jersey. They weren't an triple A. It wasn't a triple A facility, but a lot of folks went through there in the 20 years it was open. It was the sad end, and you can check this out, and I'll share the link on on the site. But in New Jersey, on the waterfront, there was a ballpark built in 1999. It was called the Bears and Eagles Riverfront Stadium, built 20 years ago, at a cost of approximately $30 million of taxpayers' funds. Now, I'm going to question that. Come on. New Jersey, New York, taxpayer funds. Who's writing the article? Which way are we leaning here? But nevertheless, it lasted 20 years, and you can, I'll share it to my cities and suburbs page, but you can see it being demolished only 20 years later. Now, it's kind of funny because in 1825, it's not funny, I'm sorry. Interesting, conversely, that in 1825, the Blackstone Canal opened from Providence to Worcester in October of 1825, October 10th. Maybe I'm getting those dates confused between the last carnival ride at White City Carnival there, closed in 1962. I think it was October. But anyway, October, 1825, the canal opened in Worcester, bang, blew right up. But the canal didn't last more than 20, 25 years, so it did its job. I would say that, yeah, there's a lot of debunk on moving in a ballpark to an urban area, but I think it's a little different because we have 50 miles down the road, we have the parent club, the Red Sox. I know, a triple A is different than double A. I understand a lot of your talent comes from double A. They skip over triple A. And sometimes triple A is for the people. It's kind of like the Love Boat. Sometimes you're either going up in your career or coming down in your career. And I mean, I get that. But I think Worcester and Boston, you have to look at actually the macro of what's going on right now. The growth between Boston and Worcester, the whole region. And I said this many months ago, the whole region is positioning itself economically to compete, not just with in itself. Cities are partnering, metro areas are partnering, and they need to, because I have to tell you tonight, that Telegram and Gazette, man, I'll tell you what, the more the influx of diverse socioeconomic backgrounds come in, as far as, the per capita, they're going to find that we really have lousy media in Worcester. Something has to change. I'm not saying I'm that change. I'd like to be. You guys are all welcome. Cities and Suburbs. Kenny B here on Facebook. Also wanted to talk about, though, so we'll see what happens with the ballpark. But, if McCoy Stadium lasted in Pawtucket for 50 years, I think Worcester can certainly match that. Maybe in 50 years, man, baseball's gonna look so different anyway. It's gonna look so different anyway. What's really hurting baseball is there's too many bad Major League Baseball teams. That's it. And I heard the other day on MLB Sirius Satellite, that the Arizona Diamondbacks were looking at territory in Nevada, some town or city called Jefferson, whatever. Tampa Bay Rays, they're gone. So I mean, if you actually think about the other night, I was really mad because people think too much about the macro sometimes, but the micro is baseball can be very interesting on a local level. So anyway, yes, the Worcester Business Journal, the Jerry Doherty Group, CVS Pharmacy, Walgreens, the opioid and OxyContin influx of OxyContins from 2012. Before that, Worcester had by far the most opioid prescription pills distributed to its pharmacies, Walgreens, CVS, of any other city in New England from 2008 to 2012, way ahead of what we're looking at right now. Worcester back then, number of pills in Worcester, 40,100,000, okay, 976 in a city of a population of about 186,000 people. And that is about 38 pills per person just in the city of Worcester. So there's this big study. Again, I'm going to share it on my website. But man, oh man, that it's criminal. It's criminal. Big Pharma. Somehow you can go on to the WorcesterBusinessJournal.com and you just type in the Worcester pharmacies stocked 49 million opioids in years leading up to the crisis. Wow. Holy criminy, Wow. Massachusetts. Wow. I tell you what, I can't read numbers this big because, I make a certain amount of money a year, so I can only count up to a certain number, but it's criminal. But I just wanted to share that with you because, if you look at what this is doing, Los Angeles today on Fox News, forget right and left. I was reading it because you guys know it's true. It doesn't matter. Residents are calling out liberal policies in Los Angeles. I guess they would be, free needle distribution and, or basically just allowed to sleep on the sidewalk, in tents and excrement, and man, oh man, what are we doing? So on one hand, I guess let's do a comparison. Worcester, as a model of a city in recovery, um, does not have that problem. We have a homeless problem. We definitely do. LA has about 70,000 people that are homeless on the streets each night. That's just documented. Um, Worcester has, and New England has a way of maybe hiding its homeless a little bit better. But what is going on? And is it a homeless problem or is it an opiate problem? We have to think about that. Worcester, a city on the move, slippery slope. Ball stadiums. I will tell you this, and to my friend Peter, and I was thinking about this. Uh, you know, you have to invest. And if you're a municipality, you have to think sometimes as you're one big family, you're investing in this. And yes, it does take tax dollars. I understand. But what's the difference between someone who goes to the Springfield Casino, okay, and you want to win, okay, you want to win, so you have money and put $20 down. You made an investment, and it doesn't always return on you, man. You know. So how well did you do your research? You could have won a million too. So you don't know. You have to invest, and communities have to invest in their future, embrace their future, and Northeast America. I was letting people know today that Lowell and Lawrence and Worcester and Hartford and all the older industrial cities in the Northeast, they weren't always thought of the way they are now, and that's a shame. So go back and do some research, and you do your investing, and uh, but there's a way of doing it too. So well, anyway, guys, um, I would say don't go to casinos. They're not going to help you much. Okay, keep your nose to the grindstone, as they say. But anyway, guys, we will talk to you soon, and yeah. Kenny B signing out from Cities and Suburbs. Take care. Thanks a lot. Take care now. Good night.